Dear Boomers, as I mentioned last week, I am taking a course with Huston talking about our quantum powers as humans. And today, this week, she is talking about how to establish our quantum blueprint. So I'm going to take you through a series of videos throughout the week that describes how to do this. So the first thing is that we will discover how to come into resonance with our quantum blueprint. And this is the higher template of who we are and in the fullest expression of you and of me. And we will realize together that we are truly not now, nor have we ever been alone. So we need to realize that we're not alone ever. This is very important. You will know that you are living in partnership with the universe itself and that you are in the universe. And the universe is with you in you. And that is why when you put forth a plea to the universe about what it is you wish to embody within your reality, it listens. It's like the same thing. You ask God, God is listening and will do what is best for you. We are the universal human, the quantum human, the cosmic human. Jean Huston wants us to feel more at home in our own body, remarkable body as she calls it, and mind. In the areas of our lives, perhaps, we feel stuck somewhere, whether it is in starting a new business or whether we want to focus more time on our art and our creations and our inner projects or finding the right partner in life. These will simply begin to open up when you realize that you are in partnership with the universe. Not only realize it, but live it. And we are opening up to this flow because the power of the cosmos will be generating this new reality for us. It's called interdependent co-rising. Interdependent co-rising. She wants us to discover that we can be a revelation to others. We can be an intellectual and psychological beacon or avatar of new patterns, new relationships, and new discoveries. We can be one who brings new mind and new matter to an old world. And we can serve as catalysts of change and a pathfinder of deeper realities. And yes, in these cases, people will feel drawn to us because they feel our positivity. They feel our creative and constructive energy. And our quantum energies of love and service will become apparent to all. And people will want to be connected to this and themselves become so much more than they ever dreamed. And it does take a situation where we partner together to achieve these things. We are not alone. Don't forget, we are not alone. So it's not just about you or just about me, and of course it is about you and it is about me, but it's also about your friends, our family, the kind of life that's around us, your projects, my projects, ourselves of agents of enhancement of the world and of time. So once we discover how to become our quantum self and partner with the universe, in this particular session, which I will say will expound over several days, we will truly practice through this session how to live in our quantum connection. We will begin to have access to that power and that intelligence and the depth, the very depth of love and creativity, which really knows no end. It's eternal, it's infinite. So those of you who do live in this state of flow already, it is a state of in our magnificence. That is a living in quantum power with our association, with our partnership with the universe. So the power of our quantum self is different and better and more exciting and inspiring. And it creates that kind of world that we live when we wake up every day to a new day, a new life. It's like a new birth. And when that world is not inspiring, when our world is not better, we have the means to go about and make it so. So we are needed in this remarkable, awesome, and challenging time. We are needed. We need to raise our vibrational field to meet the challenge. So what we do and how we take these words, and follow this training in methods that can make a significant difference in this world. The wonderful poet David White says, so much of how we are of service to the world has to do with how we feel that we belong to the world. We have to feel like we are co-existent with the world and that we are not separate from the world. This is very important. The ultimate service of human life is a kind of vitality and giftedness that comes out of a true sense of belonging. So how do we do that? The universe is waiting for us to feel this and is waiting for us to take our place. No matter how humble that may be or how small that place may be, there is no other part of creation that can substitute for you belonging to the world, us. We need to feel like we belong to the world and not let other people, the newspapers, politicians, authority figures, tell us that we cannot meet this challenge. Thomas More once wrote, the soul has an absolute and unforgiving need for regular excursions into enchantment. That is awesome. So I also believe in constant excursions into enchantment myself. In the quantum process, the quantum practice with which we ended last session as we were quantum energy fields, we became the cosmic healing, one with the quantum powers for body, mind, and psyche. So this was a way to meet our quantum blueprint, what I have sometimes called, or what Gene Huston has sometimes called, the optimal template of yourself, your potential, your higher nature that needs to be brought into your life now with conscious intention. The optimal template, the quantum blueprint, Gene Huston has come to feel assured that it exists as a lure of becoming for the human being. You feel called, we feel called, and we feel we need to respond. Who or what it is that has been calling you? It could be considered an evolutionary model to which we can subscribe. Plato wrote of the optimal form of things which exist as higher patterns for all things, all beings, and he called it the eidos. It is the blueprint of perfection in human beings, the quantum portrait of yourself that holds the power and the potential, the beauty and the wisdom of who we really are. Perhaps it is there originally in the infant, but loses its perfection owing to culture, family habit, and living in the slums of the self. So this is interesting. I'm not going to read this poem to you, but it's called Consider the Stradivarius. And she talks about how, and I have seen this thousands of times because I was a labor and delivery nurse, watching infants being brought into the world, and there is this innocence, and there is this quality of eternality in the way that they're just here. They're here now. I don't know what they're really thinking because they're bringing something with them, and then as they become toddlers and as they become, you know, grow up a little bit, they're still into this beautiful, magnificent magic of the world. They see so much wonder and love in everything that they do, assuming that the people around them love them. That's very important. But no matter what happens is, no matter how we wish to prevent this from happening, the thinking of the world swoops in to take away this infinite creativity and wonder, and this idea that the infant and the toddler and the child has, that they can do anything, and they laugh so much more than we do as adults. And that's why I watch Friends every evening, to laugh. And I can watch the same segment over and over again, and I still burst into laughter. Because if I don't watch Friends, I may not laugh as much as a child does anyway, because they laugh 24 hours a day. They probably even laugh in their sleep. So tomorrow we'll go into a little bit more of what Jean Huston says. I have taken this course so that you don't have to, and I will help you to see what she is leading us into, this wonderful quantum blueprint of what we are capable of. Right up here, there's going to be a video that pops up. Take a look at it, make comments, let's have a discussion, and I will see you tomorrow.